Now we're live.
Yeah.
Session 47.
47.
47.
This is the weird Erasmus English accent we have.
I'm tired. I've been up a
Oh
while.
yeah, I am exhausted after today.
But that's okay. We have D&D to fall back on.
To fall asleep in the middle of.
To fight against the injustices of this world. Of Dark's creation.
I'll kick him if he falls asleep.
Oh good. I'm looking forward to that.
You hear a startle noise, you know what happens.
Either Halldamir or Rahal fell asleep.
I won't fall asleep.
No. Valky or Rahal. I was looking at the Discord when I was like, you know.
Oh, I'll kick Halldamir from over here too, it's fine.
Mel would be okay with that, I'm sure. I had the audacity to fall asleep before her. And the baby.
The sleep privilege is real.
Yeah.
Sure.
Having to make some final, having to make some final tweaks and sentences, and I spent the last 45 minutes having to manually hash the character sheet.
Hash drugs. Say no to drugs, kids.
Is that our PSA for today?
PSA forever. I think that's in one of our first videos.
At the end of the session, Halldamir will turn to the camera and say, "Today I learned something important."
Don't do drugs. Also, don't climb into the enemy's sewer system if you know that they're going to have slimes.
Oh yeah.
Typically, not a great idea to do.
Yeah, I'm doing it anyway.
Instead, if you have access to greater magics, you could instead disintegrate the walls.
Well, we don't have access to greater magic.
Yeah, but you know, the viewers might. You never know.
Also, disintegrating the wall only works sometimes.
I mean, I guess.
It's not a perfect solution to every problem.
I think Disintegrate would like to disagree with you.
Disintegrate can't solve a lot of problems.
I didn't say it can't solve a lot of problems. I just said it's not the perfect solution.
It's not a perfect solution, but it is a damn good one. Also, whenever I think of Disintegrate, I think like necrotic damage. But maybe is that Pathfinder? Because it's force damage. Disintegrate.
No, Pathfinder didn't have a damage type for it.
It was non-type.
That'd be all D&D.
5e is force. 5e is force.
Yeah, but it must be all D&D which is in for.
Force is a pretty catch-all for like other.
Yeah.
Is a force. Also, that darkness bubble that you made dark. It is about as terrifying as I had pictured in my head.
I'm glad I successfully found a way to capture it.
R&D has been successful in creating a darkness.
We can make it even more intense than that, but it's not really needed.
No, you need to be able to still see the tokens inside the darkness.
/ you need to be able to see where you're walking.
I need to know what I'm
Bespoke
doing.
darkness.
I know what I'm doing, but hey now.
Well,
Probably knows what he's doing.
What Halldamir is doing is something a bit chaos, so you know.
Always chaotic.
Anyway, the group. Well, welcome back, everyone. Firstly, I suppose. put my
Thank
proper
you.
introduction in. Welcome back to Blood Bonds, a tale of the Ashen Court. Last time, the group ended up in the sewers,
Yes.
Yay.
attempting a covert invasion of the fortress here. The fortress has been fully occupied by Greater Alcen's forces, and their commander stands, well, as an obstacle. If the reports are to be believed, ex-Dragon Slayer. Take that. If you believe that story or not is up to you.
Well, I don't believe anything.
Regardless, they stand as the commander of the enemy army. And so, something that would need to be eliminated, one way or the other. The group ventured into the sewers, where they encountered, oozing from the walls, after having just escaped a barrage of arrows and fireballs. Oozes. Amorphous creatures rising out of the very cracks of the sewer system.
That's what I felt like this morning.
Meanwhile, a strange miasma seems to fill the sewers. Gaseous.
Also me this morning. Sorry. I'll shut up.
Well, I quickly rename one on module. This might reset your boundaries. Something was not attached correctly. Given the as the group kind of recovers from the previous battle and takes a quick second to tend to their wounds and wash some of the gunk off themselves of the oozes that attacked. Some of you now holding rather corroded weapons, and others of you, your armor's a bit corroded. You hear the distant noise of, it looks like scouts outside, perhaps searching for where you went, searching for the entrance that you used. Valiantly to defend his lord, Torin volunteers to hold the rear guard for you and make sure no one interrupts you.
Sounds good.
Leaving the
Good old
group,
trusty Torin.
leaving the group with simply the objective to keep moving.
Gotta refresh this.
May need to refresh potentially.
Yeah, refresh it.
A refresh and it kind of just like it's hanging.
Yeah, I think it's because we're all trying to connect at the same time. You know.
I got shoved out, I think, but that's okay.
I think we all did.
If it keeps hanging, I can always restart my end.
I think it's just because we're all.
I think I'm back in.
Yeah, we're all slamming the connection at the same time. There's the damn slimes. Oh, it's loading now.
Oh, there we go. We're through. We're in.
Beth, Torin will hold the rear guard for you.
Alright.
Such a good man, that Torin.
But movement deeper in will still be up to your own skill and prowess.
Yes, we shall do our best.
If you fail, I'm sure Torin will find a new liege to swear to.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure the Duke will be hiring.
Or the Duchess.
Or the
I mean,
Duchess.
both of them need to get their paperwork in order, so...
Yeah, probably has to go back to the Duchess.
Probably.
Like,
Didn't quite work out as planned, so...
No.
Maybe he'll become an adventurer.
Torin doesn't seem like an adventurer type.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
disenfranchised about the whole kingdom stuff. You never know.
I guess that's a possibility.
Either way, we got a sewers to delve.
That's really fun. The group can begin moving slowly.
Slowly we move.
I see that Vickers is taking point.
I think you're muted, Malky.
I fixed it. Yes. Can I actually try and sneak ahead a bit and scout?
I don't know. Can you?
I'm mostly asking everyone else. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the obvious, but I'm just asking.
Sure, it's your thing. Go for it.
All right. I will try and stealth then. That's 30.
That 30 you said?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a quick look. So
That's like one below max my skill. I rolled a 19, so.
It's a very impressive roll.
Yeah.
I'm interested, are you taking it slow or are you going to try and hasten your way as you sneak ahead?
No, I'm taking it slow.
Okay.
I don't want any more slimes dropping on my head.
Would you like to also roll me a perception roll then as you move?
Of course.
Keep an eye out for those dastardly slimes.
That's a 25.
Jesus, man.
Yep.
Okay.
Fighting for him today.
You may continue to move ahead slowly.
Okay. Ugh.
Should not be there.
I didn't see anything.
As you're moving, you notice something odd.
Yeah.
It looks like part of the tunnel here has been damaged. Stonework beside you as you kind of move up close. Though it was hard to see with dark vision.
Yeah.
There's this strange oily substance on it, and you see cracks down the stone, like something has hit it very hard, very fast.
Okay. Like something blunt or?
Yes.
Hmm. And there's oily residue?
Yes, there's a thick, oily residue on the walls. Kind of sticks to your hand.
Yeah. Right.
Also, something isn't right. You feel it. Your horn tingles.
Oh no.
You are not the only psychically charged creature in this area.
That's not good. He'll call for everyone to come then. I want to be. He'll probably get up to this side exit here, and then he'll or attempt to at least, and then he'll call for people. He can make it.
When you wake up, there's a small door to your right-hand side. Oh, it's not even marked as a door properly. Should be there.
Oh, okay.
There's a small door on your right-hand side.
All right. Well, for lack of a better thing, let's try the door, I guess. Is it locked?
It is.
Is it? Actually, let me check first if it's trapped. How about that? That makes more sense to me. Is that perception for traps again?
Investigation, I believe.
Investigation, okay.
Search the door.
21.
The door does not appear trapped.
Okay. Then let's attempt to open it. 22.
22. You unclick, you open up the latch on the door because it gives you a kind of very satisfying little click.
Yeah. Well.
If you can see too much. Can you see all that?
All right. I'll close the door so you can fix that.
That's not very helpful. You can kind of just see a swath.
Look, what just happened? Sorry, I just scoured the last minute from my brain.
Vision settings. So useful, yet so annoying.
No worries.
You can open the door again.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Opening the door, it appears to be a small room containing, well, from a distance, it looks like barrels, a chest, like almost like it's been hiding out down here, living down here.
Okay.
The entire room is covered in oily residue.
Okay. So we got a weird thing here that is oily, maybe weirdly psionic, or it's not, it's just something else, and is living down here. Can I make an educated guess as to what this could be, creature-wise? From what I've seen,
You can roll me an Arcana check if you're proficient.
I'm not, so I'd probably ask. I'd ask anyone. I'll call everyone over. Let's check out this room. This seems. I'll ping myself. Come.
We're paused, so we can't.
Oh, I see. Yes, you're in telepathy speed time. So you can.
Arcana, you say?
I shall aid you. You have advantage.
With advantage. 25.
Look around. That is a very odd oily substance. It has this very odd shimmer to it, which you're not entirely. No, you are somewhat familiar with, though not from personally handling it much. You kind of look in there. There's this strange shimmer as you look around. A small little candle flickering in the corner of that room, very slightly illuminating a kind of vision. A little candle down. As you see the oily substance take on this slightly green hue. This oily paste contains flecks of a very rare metal in it. But you realize what you see here is residue of a creature made from it. Whatever had been living in here likely got eaten by some kind of very powerful metallic ooze.
Oh.
This is not a naturally occurring thing. Someone has made this.
Metallic ooze.
Oh dear.
Hmm.
It's Rick, the talking metallic ooze.
Oh,
Don't you know about him?
no.
No.
Find out soon, I'm sure. All right. How about we switch tacks here? How about the king goes ahead and I stealth in the back and an iron behind us?
Otherwise, though, the room does appear relatively ordinary. Bed, cabinet, small candle flickering, a chest, some barrels.
I mean, there's a
And
chest. We've got to open a chest.
Maybe the horrible slime is in the chest or something.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
chests need to be open.
We got to open chests. I mean, we would
Sure,
be
sure.
terrible D&D players if we didn't open some chests.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
Please check first that it's not a mimic or something.
And like,
Uh,
bust open.
sure. How
barrel.
about someone help me investigate? Because apparently,
Sure, I can investigate.
yeah.
At least attempt to.
From the ceiling or from the floor?
I will go below. Back to the floor with others.
But the peasants, yeah, I know what you're about
Yes.
to say. I understand.
mm,
Well, I cannot say the peasant because there's a literal king with my presence.
It's fine. He's
normies.
outside. He's outside. It's okay. In this room, you're not with us, peasant.
Hey, don't you mean? Sarah
You're
says-
you're in the doorway. You're in between. It's fine.
Okay, all right.
Well then.
I guess Ceres will actually look. Apparently, she's the brains of this operation.
If you say so.
I mean, she's literally the brains of the operation. It's got 19 intelligence.
Brain is so big.
Big brain.
The king stands outside as the others all go inside to stare at a chest.
Well, I mean,
Imagine if it's a demi-plane. That'd be
I
great.
just like
I
the
would-
idea of there being good stuff in there.
I'll have a, you know,
What
trying
makes
to
you
keep
think
a
that?
look in the
Looking
corridor here.
over the chest, there is no obvious. There's no obvious traps on it, from what you can tell. There is a padlock on it, but the padlock has been largely eroded by whatever ooze was in here.
Great, let's open it. I'll open it.
Yeah,
ready to counterspell
I'll be
anything.
over here.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Alright.
counterspell. I guess I have to be here.
No, you can.
I
be
mean,
outside,
you can
it's
be
okay.
like at the
Actually, I
other
can be.
side.
Yeah, I can be the other side. Oh,
Yeah. All right. I'll open the.
well, I need to see it.
Oh, I can't move now. Oh, my joke is ruined.
Okay,
I guess Mace had to open the door.
open
There
the door.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
You've given us buttons, Dark. What have you done? You've given us buttons.
Sorry, I'm a bit drugged up. Right. Yes. Chest open.
As you open the chest and look inside, you see what appears to be a glimmering silver bracer with some small alchemical vials attached to it.
Oh.
Sweet. Gonna have to start identifying some goo.
Yeah. Now that it's not about to blow up, how about you touch it instead?
Yeah. I'll touch the goo vials. Check the
Stop.
check it all. Oh no,
Ah.
it's
Ah,
trapped.
I do it.
One moment, please.
Please await your impending death.
This is the moment where, if we were actually at a table, he'd be like rummaging through his dice bag to pick up all the d6s
Pick up, like,
that he
50
has.
dice,
Yeah.
Breaks out the big tower.
Yeah. It's got Doom Tower written on it. Just for us.
And then it brings out the extension because it's not big enough.
It's not bigger.
As you reach your hand in and grab the silvery bracer, there's a slight moment where there is a kafunk.
Uh-oh.
The door behind you just seems to slam itself shut.
There's an audible shit from Nick.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Ceres,
Yeah.
the chest's lid slams shut on you. On top of your hand.
Rude.
Oh shit! It's a
It's a
As
mimic.
as you suddenly feel sharp teeth bite through your forearm.
It's a mimic.
What's a mimic?
No.
I knew it as a player.
I've been
This is the
bamboozled.
Also, out of character, this is the first time I as GM have used a mimic in about 4 years.
oh awesome! I haven't
They
seen one in a while.
This is the
I
second
don't
time
know.
I've ever encountered a mimic.
I use mimics very sparingly and on purpose.
So
Ah.
I don't know why I'm abused. Mimics are horrifying. We should deal with this right now.
Oh.
Firstly, you're going to be taking damage here.
Yeah.
No way around that.
That's...
At least you could tell. Oh, I guess you can't go anywhere.
I can. I can go anywhere I want.
Well, you are grabbed, but
I can
I can
teleport.
You can break it.
Yeah.
Unless the mimic has like
Anti-teleport aura.
his bite crosses the planes.
Yeah.
Divine anchor.
Yeah. Well, I can't really tell which is the mimic now, so I guess I have to kill.
as you take 16 points of damage,
Is any of that poison?
4 of it is acid.
Oh no, that's different.
Oh, that's a shame.
Apply damage. Yeah.
Nickus,
Yeah.
as Lady Ceres, I'm going, let's be honest, probably in a bit of pain at the moment,
Yeah.
having her arm bitten into. You notice something.
Oh.
Something pouring through the grate on the southern side of the room.
Oh shit. All right.
As you see this thick, viscous, metallic green liquid pour through.
Oh fuck no! I hate these.
and begin to
Oh.
Wow, so they're teaming up. They're like the worst two monsters ever. All right.
Yeah, I hate this. It's officially the worst.
You can't have a truce. It's cheating. This is how dungeons work.
Wanted a nice chest in a dungeon, damn it.
Nothing like this in my manual. All right.
We are going to be going on to initiative.
Yes.
At least the whole room is not a mimic, and you are inside of it.
Well,
What if it is?
only the-
What if it is?
Oh, it's
It's just mimics everywhere.
so dead.
I have 1 revivify, so you know.
Oh, well. At least you're safe, Halldamir. But for me,
Well, I've got a scroll of revivify.
well, you can't use it if you're dead. So,
Well, I can't use it anyway.
right, it's true.
it's a fair point.
I've just
I mean,
got it.
I think with the scroll, you
If it's
Don't
on
need
your
the
list
material?
at any level, you can use it. Yeah, but you
yeah,
have to do
but
a
you don't
check
need the
and stuff.
material cost. I have only material cost for 1 revivify on my own.
Yeah, you cast it. You use the material when you cast the scroll.
Yeah,
so you
it's
don't need to
it's
use it
in
with
the
it.
scroll already.
That's good.
That's why they're so good.
Wonderful.
All right.
For one moment, please.
This is going to fucking suck. We've all rolled like garbage. Thankfully, the ooze also is garbage.
Now, if the mimic is or not.
It's fine. One moment, I just need to get, because it's not importing properly. Of course it's not. Why would it do that? That's fine, I'll use a new picture instead of the original one if you're gonna have to screw up Foundry. I don't care, there are tons of pictures of mimics I can use for this.
There he is.
Make sure you say hello to Steve, the alchemical mimic.
Yes. Hi, Steve.
Fuck. Steve's such a dick.
Well done.
God damn it, Steve.
Blame Steve for everything.
I'm blaming Steve for everything.
You put your hand in Steve.
I think Han's already in, Steve.
My hand is in Steve. You know what? Steve should learn to be a gentle lover. Instead of biting me at the
Yeah, he's a
first
bit of
opportunity.
a toxic partner.
I didn't fucking consent, Steve.
Yeah, you don't bite the first thing you do.
Jesus Christ. At least ask if I'm into it already. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Very rude.
like, not to kink shame, but fuck you, Steve.
Fair enough.
Bigger ooze. Is that bigger than huge? No. The gargantuan ooze.
Soon we see an
Amenas,
ooze coming up top here.
Amenas looks over to Seal, shrugs. Ah, they're probably fine.
This would be a great death story. Just us dying in a room with Mimic and an
It's
ooze.
the ooze room.
The ooze
Oh.
room, yeah.
Torrin asks where you two have gone.
If that is your wish, my king.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
the flash intro.
Oh, they're great. What happened to Vickers and Ceres? Well, they went into the room, the door closed, and I heard screams. That was about it.
And they
And,
vanished. I don't know.
yeah,
we never
they're
found
just-
anything.
Some weird ooze on the ground, but yeah,
I don't know.
a lot more than usual.
I'm sure there's nothing.
The alchemical ooze's first thing it's going to do is going to chew on Ceres. As it has the ability to do.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh. Ah, well,
I
surely
mean,
will
that
hit you.
misses. Yeah.
Hooray!
Good. But since it does have you grabbed,
Uh-huh.
it has advantage on the attack rolls against creatures it's grappling. Still miss.
Misses.
Aha.
Aha!
I forgot that one, but it's fine. Yes, after trying to kind of bite on you, but you resisting, pulling back and trying, kind of almost like using your other arm to force the lid open so it can't bite down harder. The mimic seems to burp for a moment. As you see the alchemical bracer inside suddenly leach out a cloud of gas.
Oh.
All creatures adjacent to it who do not have the alchemical tag,
Uh-huh.
so Ceres and Vickers, will have both to make the Constitution saving throws.
Right.
Oh. Oh dear.
Ah.
Natural 1 for 5.
Is it... okay, yeah.
You'll both be taking the full poison damage here.
Oh, I'm resistant to poison. So that's nice.
Sweet. Am I? No. Okay.
I took a potion.
There appears to be some struggle and distress going on from inside.
Uh-huh.
Have you given any orders to anyone out here?
Or to
I mean-
leave them.
I think our general policy is to help our friends.
Yes.
I think Ceres's scream pain would be enough. Dignified scream, of course, but
Yes. Oh.
more like ah.
That hurt.
Well, you said dignified, right? So
That's dignified.
I say. I mean, if he can break up, open the door, or open the door. I don't know if it's locked. I assume it's locked.
Chances are if the door magically shut itself, probably locked.
I don't know. Maybe the ooze sent out a pseudopod to close the door.
After we'll move up, he'll use his bone action to try and open the door.
Yep.
No dice. He'll use his actual action to try and smack the door.
Yep. Smack the door.
He can't fail to hit the door. Good news.
That is good.
So I'll just be going for damage here.
Oh, that's a lot. All right, because you gave him a weapon.
Yeah, he has the Wisbane.
As he strikes with Spade into it, those of you inside do see the magical sword cut through the wood and like partly poke up the other side. But not enough to open the door for you.
I'm as well ask him to step aside.
Take a step back for you.
Um,
A squelching noise can be heard from the sewer to the north. As a large, rolling, viscous ball appears to be making its way this way,
Ew.
seemingly attracted by the loud scream. Thankfully, it's slow. It does not reach you yet. Another squelching as more oozes seem to pour out of the grates.
okay. Hello, Ooze. Or no, Mimic. Ooze for later.
I mean, they're both of a concern.
That's true. I will strike the Mimic. Oh, right. I have to fix these. All right, 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right. Oh yeah, I fixed the radiant, and then we put on sneak attack. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Maybe. It's like 27 if it doesn't resist any of these. All right.
Your knife seems to strike true into it. It recoiling back slightly, but they're trying to clamp down harder on Ceres's arm as you do so.
No. Strike again. Bonus action. 24. 4. 9.
It keeps squirming and resisting. It is not down yet.
All right. Can it? Suppose I wouldn't know that. Yeah, I'll stay engaged with it. I'll give an opportunity for Sarah to get out. She needs to. I'm good here.
Ladies here.
Hmm. I mean, I could help with the door, but I have another idea. I will cast a spell and hope this works on them. Something like this, and it will go inside the areas as I cast hypnotic pattern. I don't know if they can be charmed or not.
And CL sends out this brilliant array of colors. These phantasmal patterns that allure the eye all too close. Yet it appears, perhaps for the lack of eyes, or perhaps for other reasons, the users don't seem to notice.
Oh, no. Great.
Unfortunately, they are immune to that effect for some reason.
Unfortunate. Well. I shall walk to the ceiling and walk.
The game's paused for some reason.
Oh, it's
Oh, there you go.
and walk here into the ceiling. I guess that's my turn.
Another ooze starts slithering in the general direction of the group.
Guess I could drop the hypnotic pattern because it doesn't do any effect.
Okay. I mean, Ceres doesn't like us just being in here. There's the sound of something going on outside as well. So clearly we've all been bamboozled.
Bamboozled.
So what Ceres will do is she'll grab Vickers by the arm, while struggling to stay outside of the mimic's stomach, and we'll dimension door. The verbal spell, so she can do what she wants.
Like the idea of you just halfway like head first in a mimic, and you're like trying to grab me so you can like, get out.
And she'll drop her here. She knows the middle of the sewers. She doesn't know what's actually out there, but she knows the middle of the sewers is roughly that far away.
Ooh, interesting.
What?
You do successfully dimension door as you requested.
Uh-huh.
As you teleport yourselves out in a sudden flash, splashing into the oozy water outside. As you're doing so, however, you notice something odd.
Uh-huh.
It feels like there was a tug on your magic as you did so.
Like,
Can you please roll me a... let's see, what is the... Please roll me an ability check using your casting modifier, so charisma?
charisma, yeah.
Something is happening.
Oh no.
If you control it, that's a different question.
Oh, that's a decent roll.
19.
Something's trying to follow the stream of your magic. Well, strong enough to cut it off, though.
Interesting.
But it seems like something tried to follow.
Hmm.
What on earth could do that?
Steve.
As you kind of look at your arm, though, which is riddled in teeth, slightly burnt.
Huh.
But you are out and surrounded by more oozes.
Yeah, and
That's a
Ceres,
fucking big ooze.
Ceres is not fucking about it. She will face step as bonus action. Although I'm not seeing distances, but that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oof.
I should come up here. Ah. Over
Alright,
here,
it's,
game.
it's me and you.
Sorry, Vickers, but oh my god.
Better news than a mimic.
Yeah.
His
Then he looks around
lordship,
looks around the corner.
his lordship suddenly sees his mage and spy master teleport out of the room,
Of course, expected.
coughing and hacking at some kind of gas in their lungs.
Oh. Well, probably shouldn't open that door then. We have now the opportunity to try my new favorite weapon, the Trident of Fish command. Hopefully, we'll do enough damage here.
Sure wish I command you.
That's right. Back, I say back. Alright, I will, as a swift action, cast Shield of Faith on myself for another +2 AC. Do a little bit of tanking here. And then I will move up like this. I'll stab at the smaller ooze next to Vicus. Try to fish command. No, no, I don't want to use the ability. I want to attack with. Try it. It only allows me to use the ability. Why? Not equipped. Equipped. How about now? Nope.
Be down as a weapon. Yeah, it gets down as a weapon.
Yeah, by clicking on it, just says, do you want to use the ability to command fish? I'm like, no, not exactly. Yeah.
We've never had to use the trident before.
No, not really.
Okay, so what I just did is I just pressed, I just told it don't consume and press use ability.
Oh, okay. All right, very well.
And then it
Attack.
popped out fish command.
Attack. Hello.
Hello?
I pressed attack. I'm not sure if anything.
No, nothing's come through.
Damage. No.
Did-
Maybe you
used
have to press it. Like, press the macro
Maybe.
thing.
Hmm. No,
Ah,
doesn't seem to.
yes. Yes. Hang on.
Maybe it's my trait, that's all.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And oh yeah. 11 and 14 on attack rolls.
They are both hits against the ooze.
Haha, yes, very good. 9 damage on the first one, and 9 damage on the second one. This is a magical piercing.
Both do strike true against the smaller ooze.
Huzzah!
These smaller ooze having no resistance to magical trident.
That's right. This was the best treasure we have.
As you extract the trident, it is even completely unharmed from the ooze's attack.
That's right. Take that, stupid ooze.
The trident blissfully kind of sparkles in the light stuff.
Yeah. See, the trident is a one-handed weapon, right?
It is by default.
Right. I'll take out my shield, I suppose, as well.
Okay.
So now I'm super tanky.
I think it's versatile, so you can use it two-handed as well.
Yes, it's versatile. That's correct.
I'll these are dangerous. I'll pick out the shields. I'll do shielding and trident. So my AC is now 24 with the shield of faith running.
Jeez.
I can tank as well, but not as good at it as Tor.
Another ooze begins to pour around. From where Arcland is, there's you see this kind of very thin liquid slowly begin to pour through the crack in the door.
No, plug the crack.
Very slowly, but but the ooze is trying to leak through.
Ew.
Oh, did anyone bring a big cork?
It may take it a few rounds to leak through.
Right, you know, a few rounds, that's fine.
So what you do is, when it's almost in the door, you freeze the door.
You know what?
Yeah.
Zanza raises an excellent point here. Wasn't the Count with us?
Oh yeah, where'd he go?
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
Victoria,
enough.
I guess.
Bye.
Guarding.
He is very likely, unfortunately, guarding the back with your.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Door.
That's, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What's a mimic gonna do to the door? Huh?
Well, hello.
Open it?
Hi, welcome back. Was that you that dropped off, or?
I don't know. I heard disconnect though, so possibly.
Oh, I heard someone disconnect, but
Maybe
those
it's also
sounds turned off. The mimic
are you
disconnected.
back, Kaiser? Oh,
Mimic has connected to the chat.
yeah, I was gonna say I can't trust you now. I don't know if you're.
Mimic is back. Hello.
I
am your-
Galactica.
You suddenly hear a loud kind of crashing noise, and you see splinters in the door that you were trying to get through, as if the mimic maybe just tackled it.
Oh,
Oh, what a teamwork!
yeah.
Honestly.
Incredible teamwork.
As there's now a slightly larger hole in the door, and a very startled Auckland.
Run, Auckland!
Come and finish up this ooze.
Quite
Come
like
on,
that
you-
depends on it.
He will rush over here and strike true, try to strike true against the ooze. Oh yes.
Excellent.
As he rushes over and slashes into it, the electricity coursing through the ooze as it kind of fries a little bit.
Haha.
As he's also going to go ahead and chuck back as a bonus action a healing word onto Lady Circe.
Oh, Auckland. You're my second favourite apprentice.
You can gain 5 hit points.
Oh, yes, Auckland.
Power.
Amanas, did I ever tell you your squire's great?
He is great. Yes.
Apple falls very far from the mentor tree.
What?
This conversation is interrupted as a large ooze rears up. It looks like a tidal wave trying to come at Amanus.
Greetings, large ooze. I reject your proposals. No. Go pseudopod someone else.
Oh, keep pseudopoding you. They need like a 16 or above to hit you.
No, fairly tanky at the moment.
We need that in our lives. That's
That's what I thought.
Yeah. You big ooze.
Feel like a big ooze.
Because
That's what I felt like rolling out of bed.
Sasquatch.
Whoa.
Every morning is like when Treebeard wakes up.
Oh!
Oh!
Roll out of bed, all the joints just scream
Yep.
and.
Yeah, crack. You're still muted, I believe.
Oh, right. Let's do this, shall we?
Ah.
Oh wow, that's bad. Well, let me try it again. Wait, does 10 hit? Probably not.
Right, it's an ooze.
It does.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, oozes.
8 damage, but
Oozes are not renowned for their AC.
18 sneak attack. Gosh, sneak attack is a lot. Rogues are weird. They're very like front heavy on their damage.
They are sneak attack dependent. I thought something similar about monks until I realized, like, higher levels, they use their martial arts die for all damage. Ridiculous.
Oh.
Gets to D10s.
Alright, another 12 damage there. Alright.
As you move in and strike twice with your psychic blades,
Yes.
this creature's oozidic form does seem to splash at you.
Oh no. No splashy.
You
Oh,
can splash,
splashy.
unfortunately. As your melee attacks are going to be met with something.
Oh.
8 points of acid damage.
Alright. That's not bad. Hey guys, what do you call a subpar ooze?
I don't know.
A mediocre jelly.
Ho ho!
Ah.
You don't have these cutting words.
No, what I do have is viscous mockery. Haha.
Ho ho! The puns, the puns.
Alright, that's it. I'm done for
The
the rest of
puns
the
are
session.
out.
Does it take any psychic damage for the? I'm kidding.
2d8 back psychic damage. Ooze is just oh.
Oh dear.
Oh, what?
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry, what?
Takes offense.
Please continue.
Alright. Excuse me.
The one character I don't take Abyssal in.
Yeah.
I shall move here and shoot the, I guess, larger ooze. The bigger one with, energy blast.
Out of curiosity, what action is it to drink a potion? Bonus?
Yeah.
Bonus? Okay.
Bonus to drink yourself, a standard to administer to someone else, I think.
Alright.
So 19 points of force damage.
These shots strike two, kind of blasting into the ooze one after the other, and kind of leaving these holes straight through the ooze, where you can almost like peer to the other side before it kind of forms back in with liquid.
Yeah, that's me.
As long as kind of slivers up to Upland.
It's like a stage hands in like a theater, like just shoving the body back and then going back on stage.
The last Gain comes and pulls it off.
Yeah.
Lady Delaniel.
So for my bonus action, I'm gonna actually take a potion of comprehension.
Okay.
Because if there's an abomination that's like speaking, I want to know about it. And it
It
lasts
might
an
also
hour.
be a joke.
Maybe.
Just say it.
If it was actually a thing, then she would take it.
Uh-huh.
If
Well-
it was a thing.
Unfortunately, you didn't get to see the proper thing for it, because one of you should have, which was Vickers. You would have heard something.
Oh, what did I hear?
Dark
mean,
You
whispers.
don't know, but it was something in your head.
Oh.
Ah.
Whistle?
Oh, then never mind. If it's in his head, then obviously I wouldn't even know about it.
That's annoying.
In that
Wait,
case,
but if it's in my head, how is it able to be in my head and not have it be telepathy? What is it?
its own telepathy.
Oh no!
Let's see if I can get that to play again.
Oh no!
No, probably not.
Oh, is it like a voice thingy?
Ah, there we go.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so I vaguely remember something about the air being like ignitable.
The air does appear to have this kind of viscous gas in it that is, you were told, potentially quite flammable.
Such
Yeah,
a
don't blow up.
bummer.
So,
Such a bummer. I need like
to be
that.
fair, you blew up an entire alchemical laboratory. I think you should be satisfied for at least another month.
No.
I mean, you're free to use fire spells down here, but there may
You
be
can-
consequences.
You can explode the sewers when we leave it. Please.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the bigger ooze with a ray of frost. For 19. Damn. Oh, that would have been so nice if it crit. 11 plus 5 is cold. 16 cold. It's not including my tough thing. No, it's meant to be 16 cold on the ooze.
I've added that.
And that's it. That's it. I'm staying here.
His Majesty is faced with a wall of viscous green fluid.
Well, see if we can stab it with the magical mystical trident. Crit!
Hey.
14 damage. Such power.
With all the grace of the great ocean,
Yes.
Amulus strikes forth with the Trident of Fish command, striking in almost as if there was an imperceptible core in the center of the ooze. Poking straight through and then almost tearing the ooze apart as you withdraw it back. Splattering yourself and Vicus in more viscous fluid. Dealing yourself 5 acid damage.
All right. You're muted.
Right. Do I take that as well?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're uncanny dodgeable enough that you avoid that much.
Gotcha.
All right. I will then strike the ooze behind me. All right. It's a hit. And 5 damage.
The terrifying power of the Trident of Fish command.
That is stunning.
This will be a pseudopod versus Vicus.
Oh, who is attacking?
Vicus.
Me.
Aha, I will use my sentinel feat to immediately strike.
Haha.
The Trident Whirlwind continues as you suddenly
Yes.
spin around.
Foolish ooze. Yes.
I feel a bit woozy.
Maximum damage. Yeah, oozy.
Woozy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, huge alchemical ooze. Well, he's locked in. He'll never come out.
1 second.
Oh no, the Usas eating the mimic.
The mimic just seems to just casually kind of hop out of the ooze. Not seemingly affected by whatever this thing is. The mimic kind of looks around. Sees Lady Talanio. Hops.
Nah, it's coming back for vengeance.
Hops.
Oh, it's a fast mimic.
What?
That's its entire turn, unfortunately.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay.
Not fast, it's just dashing, unfortunately.
I can get it. Fine.
Aragorn will strike at the ooze before him. With a mighty wisp bane. That's all he's got. Vicus?
Yes. Yeah, let's deal with that ooze. Or no, sorry, let me. Yes, throw a psychic blade at the mimic. Wow, that's a natural one. Alright, let's try with the bonus. Just roll it against the same roll. 27, that's a hit. Alright, let me do the damage. And seek attack. Because. There we go. Oh, no, that's a shame.
The chest continues to hop.
I'm sure someone can finish it off. Let's see. Is that ooze still trying to get through the door?
It seemed like it's made most of its way through the door now.
Right, I'm gonna. Oh, there's ooze there. I see.
Little ones, though.
Ah, then my attack would have had disadvantage because I didn't see him. So let me roll again just to see. Yeah, I would have hit anyway. Okay,
You did, in fact, not roll below a 10.
that's great. Yeah, I'll go here. I'll be fine.
So first blast, I'll go for the mimic. There. Does it die? With 3 damage?
No.
Not bad. I guess it will have the second one. 5 damage.
As wood splinters shatter all over Lady Talania. As the mimic is slain, the silvery bracer kind of bouncing off and landing in the water.
That is me.
Is it all of you?
Yeah, that's me. I don't want to do anything else.
Use will continue its single-minded assault against Arkland. Striking with a fury. The smaller ooze nearly enveloping Arkland entirely as it kind of just rears up and just starts to slaver over him.
You.
As he takes 26 points of damage.
Oh,
That's a
no,
lot.
Arkland.
And if his equipment wasn't as high quality as it was, it would be destroyed right now.
That's why we invest in our apprentices. I will save Arkland. I mean, that's a fumble.
She claims firing off her icy beam.
Rude. But
That-
alright.
That instead of striking the ooze, merely strikes Arkland's shield.
Still a huge grey ooze I'm not all about. Coming, so, yeah. Just,
Well, gosh. I need to try to help Arkland here. Cause ow. Right. Let's attack the ooze next to him. Attack. Yes. Damage. 10. Next attack.
With heroic vigor in you, you strike forth against the ooze. It is enough.
Must defend. Another 10 damage. 2 maximum damage. If the ooze got killed on the first one, the second attack goes to one next to Vickers.
Sure. It becomes a whirlwind of trident again.
Trident power. And then he will move here. Try to intercept big, huge ooze here. That's it.
Ooze will attack at Vickers. As it had been doing. And misses.
No.
I don't know if you can sentinel that one as well or not.
Since it's his turn, your reaction resets, so he could, right? Oh no, it's only if he moves. Right?
If he moves, I can attack him, yes. And that
Right,
will
but he
stop.
didn't move.
If I hit him, it'll stop his movement.
Right.
Okay, he just attacked an ally, so I didn't know if anything of yours.
I think that's
mm.
protection fighting style for that one, right?
Hmm?
Oh, never mind. It's okay.
I don't entirely remember all the features going on here. So.
No, I mean, I can spend my reaction to strike this the small ooze, but I'd rather keep it because I think the huge one is going to move. And I need to stop him from
The
moving.
huge one starts to move.
All right, I will immediately, as a reaction, strike. If I hit, his movement stops, and he cannot, like, he just can't move. He just stops dead. Which means he wouldn't move there necessarily. 18.
Here's a hit.
Yeah. He'll take 7 damage, and he'll be moved back to where he was because, he can't. I just stop his movement. With the trident. Back, foul beast, back.
with all the power and grace thereof of someone trying to keep the bulls at bay.
Yep.
You try to force the ooze back into its corral.
Yep. Bad ooze. Bad ooze. Poke, poke, poke.
The ooze seems oddly afraid of your trident as you start stabbing at it,
That's right. Here to trident the fish command.
holding at bay for the moment, at least.
Yes, yes.
Though you do notice a weird, like, metallic-y, stony compound on your end of your trident.
Well, I'm sure the incredible magic of the fathoms of the deeps will keep the trident fresh.
It's in a slightly awkward position where it is right now. You can't use that right now, not from that position. Well, of all strange things then, the ooze will take the dodge action. It can't use that attack right now. All strange things I've seen for today. Upton is injured. I think he's gonna move down. You know what? Actually, save a place might be behind you. Away from. It's not gonna get past you.
No, I'll keep the ooze at bay. Probably.
As Arctic will go ahead and lay on hands himself.
Yeah, makes sense.
And he's just gonna burst that entire thing on himself. Closing up his wounds as much as his divine powers will let him. And you know, as a bonus action, he'll even chug a potion.
There you go.
Was that 2d4 plus 2?
Yep, 2d4 plus 2.
He is feeling a bit healthier now. Vickers, the large ooze is trying to escape, though it's being held back in its corral by the Duke.
Yes. Yeah, let's get rid of this ooze in front of me first, and deal with the other one after. Let's attack. Hit. I won't sneak attack this one on the small ooze because it's probably gonna die. And the big one, which is where? I don't see it. Is it in the door?
It says,
Alright. Bonus action, I will attempt to hit it. 17 hits.
you have disadvantage against it.
Oh.
It's dodging.
Didn't dodge action. Oh, weird thing.
Try
Undulates.
again. 17.
It is a successful hit.
Alright, you're adjacent? Not.
I would say technically not adjacent because it's really only in this one square right now.
That's fair. Well, it's I have disadvantage anyway, so it wouldn't matter. I just realized for sneak attack, so that's fine. Let's just do the damage. 9.
As your blade kind of hits it, sinking deep inside the undulating flesh.
So Eldritch Blast, the huge ooze. Disadvantage. Yeah, both those hit.
They do both hit.
9 points of force damage.
You seem to take on a bit of a purplish hue as it's hit by the two blasts of force. Rippling deep into its system, it's seemingly doing more than you expected to the giant mass of blubber.
Well, that's good to know. Yeah, that's my turn. Actually, No. I will move here. Oh, here. And go pick the bracelet up from the sewer water.
Oh, bonus action, you pick up the bracer.
I pick it up.
Ceres,
Um,
the long since not restrained.
yeah, Ceres is gonna ponder this thing because it seemed to react to the force damage, right?
It did seem to.
So, Ceres wants to ponder upon it and wonder if actually shooting it with elemental damage is actually going to be a wise idea at all.
Give me a knowledge roll.
I'm guessing Arcana is
Yes.
poignant. Wow. You know?
I mean, Eldritch Blast work, why wouldn't everything else work?
Ceres is gonna re-roll that using her magical guidance thing, using her Arcana point.
Sure.
So she has to take the next result, but you know, it's better than a 1. Great.
That definitely seemed like something. It definitely seemed to react to the magical magic coming in. You almost feel like it was trying to resist it, but failed somehow.
Tried to resist it, but failed. Okay. Probably fails resisting force damage. I guess.
Force damage is notably hard to resist.
It is. And I've only got Psychic Fire and Cold, really.
I mean, psychic is also pretty hard to resist, but
It is. You know, let's try that. It might knock it down. I can see the door frame from there, so can I see it from here?
You can, vaguely.
Okay. I will cast Tasha's Mind Whip. Can I make a DC 16 int throw?
I'm sorry, what's intelligence?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought.
makes sense.
12. And it can only do one of 3 things on its turn. It can move, use an action, or a bonus action. It cannot use any other or a combination of those 3. It can only use one of those 3.
It's basically dazed.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Majesty.
His Majesty will move more in the way of this thing. Yes. And then we'll stab. Power of the fish trident. Who shall be defeated? 8 damage. And critical! 9 damage.
Smite it.
Oh,
Smites.
The mighty power of the trident strikes into this huge alchemical creature.
I could, but we still have like the Duke and stuff to fight, so I don't want to burn all my smites early.
Just use when you should always like use a crit to your advantage though, and you should always smite it.
Ah,
You get
it's
double your
true.
crit- you
No,
get
it's
double
true.
smites.
That's true.
You get so
It's
much value from one spell slot, even just the first level. I mean, it's good.
Yeah, let's smite use with the crit to that. Why not? Let's hmm. It is true. I guess a level 1 will do it. Yeah. So I sacrifice that. Or burn a spell slot for that. We'll do 4d8 radiant. 16 radiant on the big ooze.
It sears into the giant ooze, burning this blackened hole into it.
Haha. Is it?
It's still most certainly alive. And it's angry. Well, as angry as an ooze can be. An annoyed wobble.
Wobble wobble.
There's anger and frustration. This ooze is going to go ahead and activate one of its abilities
Uh-huh.
to do a tidal surge of its own fluids forward.
Ugh.
I mean, it can only do an action.
This is an action.
Okay.
Technically include the tile above it. That's fine. Doesn't really make a difference. As this kind of blackened wave of liquid pours forward,
Ew.
the Duke will have to attempt himself a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution. $25.
You will take half of this poison damage.
Ah, I am actually resistant to poison at the moment. Potions, I'll take a quarter.
You take half of 17. Oh, quarter of 17, I suppose.
Alright. Quarter.
And you do not suffer a level of exhaustion.
Hooray. So that'll be alright. Fair enough.
You also automatically know what it wanted to try and do, though.
Yeah.
If you had failed, it would have stopped. The strange oozic substance might have started to try petrifying you.
Oh, ew.
Mm.
It cannot do anything else in its turn, as it unfortunately someone has restricted it to one action and one action only.
I wonder who did that.
Archon kind of watches that tidal wave go forward. Perhaps to decide it's not the best idea to get close.
Perhaps not.
As he's going to move back here, kind of gently placing his hand on his holy symbol, he's going to reach out, striking with a burst of radiant flame as he'll cast the cantrip Sacred Flame. It's not normally a thing a paladin does, but he did seem more attuned with magic. Which I believe that requires the ooze to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, come on, ooze. That's not a success. Let's take 6 radiant. As you see the divine spark from Arklin strike against the huge ooze. Doing its best to support from a distance. Vicus?
Yes. Mm. There's an ooze to be destroyed.
There is.
Let's do that. Actually, maybe I shouldn't stand there. Well, let's stand there first, and then I'll stand back out. There's a 12 hit. Is it still dodging?
It's no longer dodging, that is it.
Alright. Now are you threatening us?
He is, definitely.
Snake attack. That's 19. Then I'll hit it again. For 11. So back up beside Arklin here.
The ooze seems to wobble backwards a little bit. Its form briefly kind of splitting open slightly. Like some jello with someone's just put a knife down. It seems to kind of pull itself back together, if barely. Through what limited will exists in this unnatural bowl of soup.
I shall walk through the ceiling into here. Going back to the floor.
Ceiling or floor, your choice.
Oh, wrong Wrong, but
It also suddenly dies as she falls from the ceiling.
no. And then I guess I will Eldritch Blast it. I don't have anything better. No. 26
Yes.
most likely hits. 10 points of force damage.
I've described most of them up to this point. Isa,
Hmm?
how would you like to do this?
I think the seal will just, use her lyre, and the notes fly through the air, the purple greenish notes fly at the ooze, and there comes like this high note, and the ooze just splashes to the far wall. Let's go like that.
The ooze splatters out in all directions, leaving this black, thickened film over everything it touches that very quickly kind of hardens and petrifies into this thick stone. The Duke manages to avoid getting it over any of himself, and is keeping himself relatively dry, though his own shield has now gained this thick patina of stone on the end of it.
Ooh, maybe it becomes better.
Temporarily, yes. Your shield is now resistant from any effects that would attempt to corrode it.
All right. Fair enough.
As the tunnel seems to go quiet for the time being, all you're able to hear is the trickling of water into sewage into the waterway, and the occasional distant fart, echo like a trumpet in the wind.
Oh, nice.
Question:
Yes.
could I use something like medicine or survival to gather some of that alchemical ooze into a vial safely?
What, the giant one?
Yes.
You would have to act quickly, given it's quickly solidifying, but you can try.
Yeah, one attempt.
Did it actually have an item in it, or was it like fused with it, or what?
The
I mean,
ooze-
the mimic had the bracelet.
yeah, the mimic.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
The ooze did not.
Oh wait, sorry. I was thinking about the mimic. I want to get
I have
that.
the bracelet. I have the bracelet.
See how
Oh,
things
okay.
Yeah,
We got
Seal
okay,
robbed it.
No, I just want to make sure we didn't forget it.
So, what kind of check you want?
You can try a medicine roll.
I can give you advantage.
Sure, thank you.
I'm trained. Although you might not need it, but
I mean,
might as
that's
well
with
try,
that is with advantage.
You managed to.
nice.
You managed to recover a vial's worth before it solidifies into solid rock.
All right. Sweet.
Great.
So Vic has heard that weird thing in his mind, right?
He did, yes.
Yeah. He will point that out and say out loud, "There is a presence here that seems to be able to, well, send me something mentally."
Ugh. I might as well just take a look in here if there were any valuables left once everything is destroyed. I mean, sometimes mimic eat diamonds and stuff, and when they die, maybe vomit them out. You don't know.
It's like a loop mimic.
Yeah, it's like a pinata.
You scan around the room, and you're not entirely disappointed.
All right.
As you do find a whole bunch of corrosive-resistant jewelry, notably gold and silver, lying where the mimic used to nest.
All right.
Oh.
Well, that's good.
As it could not be corroded by either the oozes or by the mimic, you are free to take them.
Oh, nice.
Hey, the most noble of metal.
Collectively, the gold and silver together would probably net the group about 40 gold each.
All right.
If you were
Fair
to
enough.
add that. A vast fortune, but money is money.
I like money.
I'll put it in the group chat so Sheep can add it.
He can add the 40 gold to his sheet.
I'm sitting on a decent chunk of money. Ripe for investment.
What was the gauntlet thing? I want to investigate that. Seal. Almost lost an arm to it.
Sure. Have it. You can have even my advantage figure it out. If you're doing, magic.
Yeah.
Identifying this item will require either training in alchemical tools or a medicine roll.
I mean, I have medicine. Trained. Really trained.
Okay, then do medicine. I don't have
Guess,
alchemical
do you
tools.
wanna aid me again? I guess not. 20.
Ah, sorry, I got something.
I ask if you wanna aid me on the medicine again.
Yes, yes, always.
Let me then- 21.
The endo-enhancing bracer. This alchemical bracer has been designed by clearly someone deeply interested in alchemical design. It can be used once per short rest to inject a flood of strange alchemical equipment into the bloodstream of whoever is wearing it.
Okay. Combat drugs.
Wait, like
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
there's a specific one it does, or can you like change it out?
It has a few different options it can provide,
Oh,
which I will go ahead and detail in chat.
sounds
Is,
interesting.
is this like the Scarecrow syringe gauntlet from
Yeah.
from Arkham games?
Hey, look, at this age, I take everything I can get.
Oh, yeah.
Just give me a minute, please. There you go.
Oh,
Oh.
oh shit. All right.
Fine, interesting.
Yeah.
Gives you temporary hit points equal twice your level. It gives bonus action a single attack with a ranged or melee weapon, or advantage on next skill check, but take 2d6. Quite interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who wants it? Anyone?
Well, I can already attack with a bonus action. The other ones are useful, but if someone can get a use out of all of them, then I would suggest that person taking it.
Not really useful for me.
bonus action. I mean, I don't use my bonus actions super often. I can use them to cast some bonus spells on myself, but
Does the king want alchemical steroids?
I mean, it would be pretty awesome to have an evil-looking alchemical gauntlet.
Are you resistant to poison, or
I'm not. No.
if you
moment.
find a way to get resistance, that'd be
Hmm.
interesting.
I mean, you could give it to Auckland.
I.
I
Yes.
wouldn't condone that. I'll be honest.
I mean, you could. It would give him another attack potentially.
Let's not drug up kids, shall
Do you
we?
want a creepy combat drug glove, Arkland? I mean, I can certainly take it. I don't know. I don't think Torn wants it because he uses his bonus actions a lot.
I use mine all the time, so
yeah,
I
you
mean,
use
take,
them.
take it for now. We can always shuffle it around if we need to later.
Okay. I assume this is a custom-made item.
It is a custom-made item, unfortunately.
Yes. All right.
I can.
That will be helpful.
If you haven't already made it on D&D Beyond, I can make it.
I have not yet made it on D&D Beyond for you guys. And there was no guarantee you guys would end up getting it because it was an optional thing from the Mimic.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, well, just note you have it for now, I guess. Thankfully, it's easy to use.
Yes.
As it stands, 16 temporary hit points admittedly at the cost that you might lose some health using it.
Yeah, it's fine. I have a decent chunk of health, and I have ability to heal myself as well, so
An option.
can probably mitigate the worst of it.
I assume you take the damage before you get the 10 HP.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah.
But yeah, since the damage doesn't scale, but the temp HP does, obviously, temp HP gets more powerful the higher level you are.
That's great. And I mean, advantage always gets better as you get more, and the attacks as well. It's always going to be useful.
But yeah, clearly someone has been messing with alchemical things. But hey, they left behind an alchemical present, perhaps before getting eaten by the Mimic.
Oh well.
Hopefully.
Well, one can hope.
I'm gonna drink a potion. How much does it heal the normal ones?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
Arkland has a few more spells available if you want him to try and help heal.
I have some potions around as well still if people want.
I guess I can also drink a potion. I did buy these, so.
That should be okay-ish.
Yeah, one is good.
All right. Are we good to keep going?
Yep, I'm good.
Yeah.
As you continue moving ahead, then. You can start to hear as you move further north sounds of distant voices talking.
Okay.
Sounds like soldiers on patrol up on the surface. You need to keep moving for now.
It's to the left here that that waterway is completely blocked off.
It is indeed. We need to keep moving for the time being.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, completely locked? Blocked? I didn't hear.
Yeah, blocked off.
Okay.
the side passages. Yeah.
These grates here, where they lead to?
These large, heavy grates looking out seem to lead into some kind of large trenches. You think part of the moat?
Ah,
Not exactly where you want to go.
no.
Being the moat would not be advantageous to you.
Gonna once more crawl up his toilet. That's how we're gonna end. Get up here. It's the Forsaken Throne all over again.
It is also
Whoa.
used in real life warfare on multiple occasions.
Rahal takes a dive. No, I'm kidding. I know you did do
I like, let go behind Amanas, and it was just like whoop.
Do I feel any more tingles as I get closer?
The tingle's getting stronger.
Yeah, okay.
Tingle sense is tingling.
I'll point that out.
Hmm.
Hmm. Do I see this corner here?
You see it, yeah?
I will cast a minor illusion there, like something drops into the water to see if something comes from the corner.
Bloosh. You hear nothing. You see nothing.
Hmm.
I guess that's good.
It appears very quiet now.
Does it get stronger as I go down this sewer
Oh,
pathway?
yes, it does.
I'm
Oh,
guessing
great.
this sewer thing is all blocked off to the right.
It appears to be largely, yes. Lots of debris in the way.
Hmm.
Very fresh debris, but debris nonetheless.
Gosh, what happened here?
It appears you found a place where certain individuals may have been taking refuge, though there are no signs of the individuals, but more signs of like this kind of thick, heavy, like slime that's turned to stone. Whatever ooze that you've encountered before clearly did a clean sweep through here.
Hmm. Oh, it's a good
There's
thing
also a few cracked vials on the ground, which are interesting.
Oh, really?
A
Do they have
pair
any
of vials,
labels on them?
They both have a label on them, just simply marked Subject X.
X.
That's never good.
Weapon X.
It's the Powerpuff slime. Alright.
Ah.
Oh no.
A Tavic voice echoes down through everyone's head.
Not mine. It will not
Oh, yeah, you
pass
can.
through my ring.
It tries to do it to you.
Well,
Ficus,
yes.
you take note that you can see on the walls here a marking you were told to look out for by the Count.
Ah,
It does appear the secret passage is located just a teleportation away from that.
okay.
Great
Though you
passage.
do sense a very powerful psychic presence just to the south of you.
Yeah. He'll look across to Amanus and he'll like jerk his thumb towards like the tell of the secret passage.
Uh-huh.
He'll mentally ping him and be like, should we go or should we deal with that?
I mean, if you're gonna take this place, we don't want like a corrupted monster living in the sewer.
Ah, fair enough.
Um,
But I don't know what
You-
this thing can do, but mind you, it might affect me more than you. Be wary.
No, we can also deal it later. Priorities.
No, I think we should handle this now. Might as well. I don't want to come down here ever again in my life.
Alright.
Before we go down there, I'll cast another spell on myself this time. Protection from good and evil to prevent me from being mind controlled.
Ah. A
Because
good
if it
choice.
is a psychic emanation down there, I do not trust it.
How shallow is this water?
It's not super shallow, but it's not very deep either.
Okay.
Like maybe your knee at most.
Okay.
Though it does seem to get a lot deeper as you head this way.
Yeah, I see that now. I see that this kind of seeps down into the water, right?
It
As
does
we
seem to
go.
start slowly sinking down. As you move there, I'm going to
Yeah.
declare a
Sure, sounds good.
as the creature
Halt.
is going to come out to play as you get closer to it.
Hello.
I stayed within 10 feet of
What,
Amanas for a very
uh,
distinct reason.
What weird, wibbly wobbly, slimy wimey creature that lives in a sewer could it be? Let's find
Weeble
out.
wooble sleemy woomoo.
I have a suspicion. Let's see if it's correct.
Yeah, so do I. Regular, everyday Avaleth.
You think there's
No.
an left in the sewer here?
An
I hope
apple,
not. I hope not. It'd be a bad sewer.
You're
But,
regular, everyday beholder.
No.
it is a beholder tyrant. You're like, oh no.
It's a cabal of mind flayers.
It's a Valhoon Lich mind flayer. Oh no. It is Orcus, demon prince of undeath. Oh
It's
boy.
the Demogorgon coming out of a lake.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Coming to
before.
eat
I mean,
it.
it wouldn't be the first time.
Goddamn demonic ooze,
True.
whatever it is.
Demonic ooze. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jubilex.
Yeah,
Jubilex, yeah.
I've been hanging out here on vacation.
This is my holiday home, don't you know?
Yes, you know how busy the abyss is. I come here to rest.
Honestly, people, they just can't get any peace.
It's his vacation spot.
Yeah, slurpy slurp.
This
Wobble
dank
wobble.
sewer.
And don't worry, get some buddies too.
As buddies? What? Come on.
What?
Yes.
I'm
You
guessing
don't get
that
friends in sewers.
I'm guessing the air is still disgustingly explosive.
It's actually not as bad over here.
Not
Only
as
one way
bad
to
over
find
here. Oh.
The air does seem a little cleaner over here. It seems like it was particularly bad, especially around like the old chemical area over there. But less bad over
That
here.
makes sense. All right.
Oh boy.
Should roll initiative, Rahal?
Huh?
Initiative.
Oh, sorry. There you go. Somehow I still think that's being done automatically.
Could be.
Huh?
Why do you have a thing on here?
That's my anti-poison potion that's running.
Ah,
Oh, I've just got on that on my sheet.
it's not like a mimic thing, or you're not mimic, right?
No. Not as far as you know.
Nothing
Okay.
has been tested.
Tell me if you're a mimic, though, right?
I can't tell you if I'm a mimic.
It's part of the law. Like the cops have to tell you. You know.
Ah, okay.
Mimics have
Are
to
you a cop?
Mimics have to tell you if they're a mimic.
Yes, I am a
Yeah.
cop.
It's mimic law. You have to tell me if I ask you. You can't lie.
Mm,
The next chest
wanna
we
s-
go up to, are you a mimic? And it's like, yes. Oh, damn it.
Yes. No.
big mouth open some chest. Yes, I mean no.
You didn't see anything.
Because you can see some things under the water.
Yeah.
Not disturb the water.
The water deserves me. Oh.
No.
It's a mad carp.
I mean,
I don't think the carp will get you necessarily. I think it's in the water.
you can use your fish command to it.
Aha!
Aha!
Foolish creatures! Behold! I am king of the sea. Yes, you
Alright,
betcha I'm gonna.
Thankfully, the carp only knows splash attack outside of water.
Oh, yeah. Flop.
Because
Yes, it's paused.
there you go.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, I can strike them here. They are underwater?
They are and do have cover from you.
That's fine. I will still strike. To test the waters, so to speak. Let's see. 23 to hit.
That will be a hit.
Alright. 12. 4 psychic.
No, my loyal minions.
As as the magical knife flies into the large maddened carp.
Yes. Well, that seemed to work, so I'll try another one.
Crazy of carps.
It's a 15. That might miss.
That does miss.
Alright. Now he's gonna back up. Fuck this. He's done.
Are they going to be able to swim up the center bit though?
A carp can't like bite you out of the water, surely. Like, this is gonna jump up.
I mean, why not?
Does it have reach?
The carp moves quickly this way,
Oh.
leaping up out of the water
It's a
Bad
mad
enough.
carp!
It's leap attack.
as it makes an attack while flying past him.
Aerial
Alright,
ace. No.
alright. Woo!
It's a flying
you-
fish.
Fly by carp attack.
I can't.
Can you sentinel that? No?
I'm not in reach, I believe.
That's not the right attack roll.
Bike.
Bike.
Just like shoots out a penny
there's,
farthing at my
there's,
face.
there's a weird shit happening with this carp. It is biking through the air, biting. What is happening?
Let's try that again with the correct macro.
No, there we
Oh my
go.
gosh.
Nah, man.
The flying carp's incredible bike attack. Watch out.
I prefer the.
Oh yeah, that is.
It's just a
prefer
bike just flies out of the water, hits you in the face. Like, oh!
It's just a rusty bike that's been down there for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
I was more thinking if you have seen like the Yakuza games, where you
Mhm.
can like grab
Oh,
the
yeah,
bike and slam
yeah.
it.
That's what it does. It flies out with a bike, like slam it on. It's like hitting it with a steel chair, but a bike
guess-
instead.
Yeah.
As it flies out the water and does that,
Ooh. Oh.
You're bleeding?
it leaves a massive gaping wound where its bite was.
Ow.
As because you are now bleeding.
What the fuck?
On the plus side, you have a new bike.
It can be collected at the dungeon's exit.
Hi.
Stop. I barely stopped dying.
I guess I will guess. What did this appear?
Still there.
Yeah, I guess it's in the water. I will use Eldritch Blast on the Madden Carp that attack because. I guess.
First one is a miss, the second one is a crit.
Great. 19 points of force damage.
Ahaha.
19.
Yeah, 19.
Right.
Oh, I know what they are. They're ghost carp.
Mm,
That's why they're
As you
see-through.
strike the carp with a bolt of force.
Aha! That's my turn.
Arkland seems rather confused about the sudden fish jumping up the water. But you
did not expect the carp attack.
Of
He will
all
try
of
to assist. He will try to assist by slashing at the carp.
We were so wrong on so many levels.
Who knew?
Who knew a typical Friday night dinner was gonna cause such trouble?
I mean, Monty Python knew.
This carp leaps out the water and tries to bite Amanus.
All right. Is the carp an abomination or a fey creature?
It is neither, unfortunately.
All right. Well, is it a fiend?
It is not that.
Is it an angel? Ow.
Oh my
It is apparently
god.
critical.
Back, foul carp.
Right, that was only normal damage. There we go.
8. I'll take 8.
My god.
You are also now bleeding.
Fair enough.
It really is with the Yakuza Pike attack with you.
But we're level 8 and fighting carp.
Admittedly, giant and very angry carp.
I mean, it could be worse.
This one also tries to attack Amanus.
That is a hit.
21 to hit.
Oh no, it is
No,
not.
it's not.
I have my shield up. So I just get out of that.
As with your shield raised, you bash the fish back into the water.
Yeah, back down.
Bonk.
It's dazed in the water after you do that a little bit.
Something is happening.
What?
Danger.
I'm in danger.
Dun, dun, dun,
It is the big as mother of all carps.
dun, dun.
It's a golden carp.
What is? My God.
What is that? I can't even see
Ew.
properly. That is a shark. Is that
That's
a
like
shark?
that's a Resident Evil shark or something.
Oh my
Oh, it's
god.
Bismarck.
As-
Oh, Bismarck.
And suddenly reaching the waterline and crawling itself up and out of the water.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Hi.
it's a
You
bite.
you bear witness to this large, mangled creature. It almost looks like its body is partly made of shark, but partly made of like various other fish. Yet it's kind of walking as if it's part person.
Ugh.
It seemingly has like fragments of leather armor strapped around it, and even what appears to be some kind of badge attached.
It's a thing.
This is straight out of a Darkest Dungeon boss fight. That is revolting.
I'm gonna go with a fireball, honestly.
Yeah.
I think
The
that's
cre-
point.
it makes it to this point, but it's sadly not able to do any more this turn. Though because you can immediately sense that all the carp maddened by it are seemingly granting it more strength.
I'll kill
I
the
see.
carp.
Their loyalty to it granting it power.
Loyal carp, no.
I mean, mad loyalty. Speaking of madness, everyone who starts their turn within 15 feet of it, hi Amanus,
Uh-huh.
has to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no.
Am I going mad? 25. I'm probably secure.
You manage to resist the psychic whispers in the back of your mind.
Hmm.
Though they though they are so enticing. Join us.
Oh, who hit the fucking
Become-
mic?
Become one with the unholy depths. And feast eternal.
No.
Yeah, I think that's a no.
All right.
You
I'm
also,
gonna.
that's like what you hear from one half. The other half of mind, you're just hearing this distant, like kind of mad and panicked scream on the other side of your head. Let me out.
mm,
It's
Well-
a bit of a confusing transmission.
a question: would this be counted as a beast with an innate swimming speed?
Yes.
Aha! Foolish creature! You stand before true loyalty and royalty. I can't speak. He will raise the incredible power of the Trident of Fish command, and he will try to command this thing. All right, this is gonna be great. So surely use the
Okay.
ability. Yes, I'm casting Dominate Beast. DC 15. I don't know what type of save it is because it
Let me
doesn't
look up
say.
what's Dominic Beast is.
I assume it's charisma.
It must make a
Intelligence.
charisma saving throw against you.
Yes.
How charismatic do you think an abomination
Bow
is?
before the majesty, the ruler of the sea.
I am already ruler of the deep dark, the unholy depths.
It is not immune to charm effects, so it does have advantage.
Yes, yes.
Oh my god, what does Dominate Beast even
Oh no!
Ah.
Oh no!
As you feel your magic try to pierce in and almost reach the mind of this beast.
Damn it!
It's fine.
mean,
You've,
you have
you've
two
got,
more attempts.
you've got
Two
two
more
more
attempts.
casts. Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 more.
Just swing
Oh.
again.
Well,
Oh wait, you have to use
it's an action, so I
An action
mean,
card.
Sadly, give me
Sadly,
an
he is
action.
resisting the fish command.
fish command is being resisted. Very upsetting.
That was so close, though.
hmm,
It does not have good odds, in fairness. So,
with advantage.
it's, I mean, with 14 plus, I guess it's about 50-50 of it then. But
Yeah, a bit of a 50-50. Oh, I mean that's too much fun not to try again, I suppose. So we'll see about that
anything
next
else you
round.
want to do, your turn?
As a bonus action, I will lay on hands myself. Hopefully that will stop the bleeding as well. I'm thinking.
If you receive any magical healing, you can remove the bleeding status.
Yeah, we'll do that then. Oops.
As you magically close the cart's vicious wound.
Yes. That is it.
Okay. Lady Talanio,
Yeah, no, fuck this. 5,
you see this hybrid abomination before you.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Backing up.
How dexterous are you feeling, Vicus?
You muted.
Wait, what? How dexterous am I feeling?
Yeah, how dexterous are you feeling?
Pretty dexterous, yeah.
Yeah?
I'd be more dexterous if I was closer to Amonis, but right now I feel pretty dexterous, yeah.
Because
I
I'm gonna
mean, do you
fire.
want to ready an action for me to, because I'm next, so if you want to ready
Are
that,
you
then I go
next? Oh yeah,
Amonis.
you are totally. Yeah. So
I
I'll
get out of the way,
yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
you can hit them all and not me.
I will ready an action to fireball the area to the right. It's going to be around here to clip them all, but I'm waiting for Vicus to move, and then I shall.
All right.
Because you see Sarah starting to create a fireball in her hands.
Bonus action disengage. Let's see. The water's shallow, right?
It is
I can
shallow.
cross.
Yes.
All right, I'll weave in here. Beside Amonis.
Okay. There.
Actually, just over here.
My
There we
thing pops. I need to basically like plant it in the wall, effectively.
Kablamo!
Like so. Arklan is not in the squares. He's safe.
You just lean very, very heavily towards the corner of his 5-foot square. So.
Yeah, they need to make some DC 16 Dex saving throws.
Alright.
How are these carp so dexterous?
Partly they are underwater when a fireball goes off, which doesn't
Hey,
have
that's
advantage.
fair. But I only see 2 carp rolls.
Last might not survive either way.
Maybe,
Direct
you know.
damage.
Yeah, it might not matter.
And the abomination's inside of it as well.
Abomination does not get advantage.
And fails. Oh, nice. Damage. 28.
As one of the carp is fried, there is this terrible scream from the abomination that all of you can hear telepathically back in your mind, except ACO.
Yay!
Delicious fried carp.
All of those of you who can hear it will have to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ah!
Would I be advantage or anything because of my protection from good or evil? Is this a charm, frighten, or
I will let you have advantage, yes.
Is this a
You're safe.
charmed? Is this a charmed effect?
It is not a charm effect.
What? Say wisdom. Ugh.
Wisdom.
I'm gonna add my +5 from Avenus.
That's correct.
Oh wow,
Alright.
it's like a 4. Amazing.
Wow. Wow. 4, yeah.
You and me.
Boy.
Yeah. Well, see, I guess we're all killing now. Good luck.
I mean, Amaras is most likely.
Yeah, Sia automatically passes the check because she can't hear the voice.
Right.
Already useful pass first.
Okay. Arcton, Ceres, and Vickers all fail.
Yeah.
No.
All of them take 10 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
So weird. I'm not resistant to that. All right. Yeah. And again, I guess I'm just more sensitive. Sure.
Yeah.
As the psychic scream goes through your minds.
Hi.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that if I can.
Does it let you do it on movement, or only attack?
Let me see. Let me see.
When a creature hits you with an attack, it's not an attack.
Yeah, this is not attack. Okay, I'll just take it. I'm not bloodied.
In addition, if you failed,
Yeah.
your mind starts becoming a little bit fogged. On your next turn, you may not be able to fully control your action.
So it's currently my turn when this went off. So
I said next turn, you won't be able to fully control your action.
right.
This turn, you can keep doing as you will.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
But if you also started in 15 feet of it, so you would also have to make the initial saving throw, which we didn't do. So you're gonna make another wisdom saving throw.
Sure, I'll make another one.
We did do your first one at the start of the turn.
Still have my bonus, so.
Wow, now I'm confused now. Why would I have your bonus? I started my turn on the other side of the planet.
Yeah, this is
Oh, I
This
thought
is
you
where I
were.
started.
But why are you
No,
here
no.
then?
Sarah's ready in action when I moved. On my turn, I moved. She
Yeah.
triggered her reaction. I still have my turn.
Yeah, we just forgot to do the original saving throw at the start.
But where were you when she fired off the fireball?
No, this is about the start of his turn. So he started
This
here,
means-
15 feet from the abomination. So he needs to
Which
do a
means-
wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, so we forgot to do that saving throw at the start, so just retroactively.
okay.
So
Yeah.
that save would be a 5 then, if that matters. If there's like a fail by more. And then I make another one now.
Yep.
Okay.
We're just gonna retroactively handle that.
Right, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now this would have a +5 instead. 19.
Okay. Nothing happens then for that, but
So can I act normally?
yes, you can normally.
All right, I've used my bonus actions. So yeah, let's see what these carps. I'm gonna strike at the one that Amethyst is near. Or hopefully sneak attack
24.
here. 24.
Your knife strikes through the water.
All right. Wow. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 2. Those are great damage rolls for a sneak attack.
Wow, that is as low as it could be, honest.
The carp
Okay.
is still alive.
Well, I use my bonus action to disengage and I move. So I'm gonna stay here. That's me. Actually, should I take damage for the bleed here?
Yes, that's the end of your turn. You will be taking some bleed.
Alright.
4 damage.
This one is not immune to mind affecting or illusion, probably.
No, but I'm thinking if I kill the cops now, it might,
No, it's true.
stack multiple turns or multiple rounds.
True, it's true.
So, it might be.
Yeah, killing the corpse is not a bad idea. They're certainly hurt.
Yeah. Let me shoot the corpse, sure. So, first one, the almost dying one next to Amanus.
Shoot the carp.
Oh, yeah.
I think that carp is toast.
Good.
And my next shot to the other carp. Yeah, that's miss. So another shriek.
Maybe can only shriek once.
It can't shriek again this turn.
All right, all right.
Handy, yes. As a No, I'm gonna keep my one body dice. That's for me now.
It's like it screams kind of hurt. Ow. But Arkton can't necessarily act normally because he did fail his previous saving throw. So we'll see what happens.
Arkland, how dare you disobey your king?
Interesting. He does not. He's able to act. He's able to act freely still. Okay.
All right.
Kill the corp.
Strike down the fish.
Let's see. He doesn't really want to get close to the giant abomination, but
That's fair.
at the same time, protect Amus.
Throw a spell at it.
What's that?
Spell.
And that's true. It's like, go ahead, Mad and Carp, attempt a dexterity saving throw. Dexterity or wisdom?
Yep.
Dexterity.
You're pretty good at that, probably. Being a fish.
Less than you think.
I mean, it's a fish.
Flippity flop.
So it takes 1 radiant damage.
Oh, such power.
It's an attempt. Angry Carp. But it actually got deflected on its previous turn, so actually it loses this one. Someone batted it in the face with a shield, if you recall.
Uh,
The corrupted abomination, however, will move up. Stomping along with like a tail and like a human leg.
ew.
As it heads right up to Amonis to try and bite into him.
Absolutely not.
Amonis, are you at full health?
No, I am slightly hurt.
Very well. It shall use its bloodlust to gain advantage against you.
All right.
That also said, however, Arkland dislikes that is going to impose disadvantage.
Oh yeah, the protection.
So the first attack will be at normal advantage.
Very good. That is a miss.
As the creature will also starts, as you see its body start stitching itself back together slightly.
Oh no.
As you see its wounds start to close up. This kind of blackening sinew kind of pulling itself back together like some strange bit of fleshcraft.
Alright, I mean, it's all fun and games to try to command this thing, but I feel like I need
You
to.
can try again, or you can try smacking it. It's up to you.
We'll see. We'll see. I might set this up a little bit better. So I will use my channel divinity to affect the aura of conquest, which will hit the maddened carp and the corrupted abomination, and they will have to do, I believe, wisdom checks. Look.
Right, so you also have to
feature.
make me a wisdom saving throw when you can.
Sure. Probably do that.
Find
Quick
the abomination.
consumables, containers, loot, no features. Advanced Sentinel Enhance, Channel Divinity. See if this properly. No.
And that just tells us it is channel divinity.
Yeah, here it is.
Conquering presence? Or...
Conquering Presence. Yeah, they need to do a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute. God damn it.
The carp resists. The carp is strong.
Yeah, somehow. -1. Ah. Very good. Very good. That is what mattered here. So right, yeah, he is now frightened with me, which means he's locked in place. And he will take his brain will start to melt out of fear.
Meanwhile, your brain is also melting a psychic damage next to him.
That's fine. We will burn together, him and me.
Yeah.
Um,
Of which you can make a wisdom saving throw to see if your brain does start melting or not this turn.
certainly. No,
Nope, you avoid your brain melting this turn.
I'm quite fine. Right, so now he is frightened, and with that, I will use my bonus action to summon a spiritual weapon behind him.
Spiritual weapon? Gasp.
And that spiritual weapon will also attack him in the back. 27 and 7 force damage.
That will strike true into the abomination. Lady Halldamir, you failed your previous saving throw versus the madness.
I did.
Can you please roll me a D100?
Mm.
The whispering depths of the unfathomable below seem so enticing to you. So enticing. You can act freely on your turn. However, you must use your movement to approach as close as possible. Your legs carrying you, no matter what your mind says.
Song of the Deep.
You may avoid that freely. Halldamir?
I was muted. I don't know how much I really want to put into this fight, but I feel like I have to put a bit in.
You do know where the exit is if you wanted to teleport away.
Yeah. Know what I mean.
Rather rude, but you could.
Yes.
I mean, you can also Ray of Frost.
I can.
Good Ray of Frosty Carp. I think it's a good idea to try to just take out the carp and then we whittle this guy down.
Oh,
He's fairly locked down at the moment, so I can
Oh.
probably withstand him a little bit.
I'll ray
at
of
least.
frost it. The carp. We'll keep it simples.
That's it.
22 for I can't like Add 5. Oh, it has
I've
add
added
5.
for you.
Okay, so 19.
I've already added the 5 there, so
Yay.
the carp still lives, though the carp is nearly ready for the food aisle.
Alright, it's me.
Vicus,
All right.
you'll need
Yes.
to make me a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Amnos, help me out.
Yes, my incredible presence.
21.
There you
You
go.
avoid your brain melting as well.
Hooray!
All right. Let's see. Yeah. Let's use my main attack to hit that
No.
corp.
That's because it's rolled a D100. What's the last turn?
No, because I saved, right?
Yeah, because the way we redid the saves, it's fine.
Oh yeah.
Please.
All right. Harp, you need to go because you're probably powering the abomination. 21 on the carp for 14. Oh, is it just a lot? Okay, I thought I had like 1 health left.
The
All
carp,
right.
as the carp falls over in the water and another psychic cascade goes out.
Yep.
Again, everyone but CL will have to make new wisdom saving throws for me immediately.
8.
Amnos' mind is solid, cannot be taken over by fish.
I command fish, not the other way around.
Lady Talania? Not seeing Haldamir's mouth move.
He might be just muted again. You get a +5 for Amnos, so you'd have 13.
Good news, with that Arcton will also succeed.
Alright.
Because you and Sarah do not.
No.
You each take 8 points of psychic damage.
Alright.
And you will not be in full control of yourself on your next turn.
Okay. Oh, I got a bonus action. Let's do that before I lose.
Before you
Myself?
succumb.
Bonus action. Hit it, please. I need sneak attack. Fuck, 14.
That is enough.
Oh, okay. Alright, come on, crit. Sneak attack dice. Hey, that's decent.
As your knife strikes in, it seems to burn extra hot. The radiant damage you're dealing, seemingly burning very bright against the kind of fleshcraft regeneration it was doing.
Ah, Good.
As the wound seemed to stop healing.
burn it to the fire.
Maybe
I
CL?
shall else bless this shark. Oh. You know. I guess 1 hit?
1 hit.
11 force damage. That is me. My turn is done.
Wow. Armkin's head is hurting. The psychic presence of this thing is way too strong for him. He's gonna move away.
Poor Ark.
He's gonna go ahead and spend a spell slot to heal himself a bit. Actually, multiple people are quite injured now, aren't they?
Yep.
He's gonna use one of his channel divinities.
Shark, divine shark.
No.
Oh,
Turn the tide.
I see.
He bolsters creatures in his channel divinity. Creatures who are below half their maximum HP. Which is because Ceres and himself
Yeah.
can all immediately heal 6 hit points.
Hey. That AOE heal. I will heal Vicus, or I can't. But Valky stepped away for a sec.
I will kill them all.
Awesome.
And he'll then spend that spell slot on himself anyway.
Fair enough.
Still, you know, healing is always good.
Sorry, Dark. I forgot the bleed damage. Can you roll that for me?
Ah, yes.
Thanks.
No, you're definitely no longer bleeding as you just got healed.
Sweet. Right. How much did I heal for?
I've added that for you.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, funny enough, Ark healed you for 6 points, you just took 6 points.
Well, it's much appreciated. I got rid of the bleed.
The corrupted abomination seems to have this very sad moan.
Oh. It will take 4 psychic damage because he's frightened. In the aura. That's right. You thought you were scary. You haven't seen me.
Meanwhile, all of you in the back of your mind, except Theo, end up hearing this kind of very sad moan. And this almost cry.
Oh. Sad whale song.
Let me out. Let me rest.
Yeah, we're working on it.
As the corrupted abomination will attack, though it doesn't seem to have as much vigor behind it now.
It is frightened, so it has disadvantage on its attack. Saddened, but oh, yeah, it's
I can make a second one.
also a miss.
It looks like it tries to move away, but its speed is currently 0.
That's correct. Ah, yes, very good. Very good. I mean, can only get so many chances. So, behold the power of the trident. I will try to dominate the beast once again, for the fun of it. Let's see, dominate the beast. What does frightened do to one's wisdom save? I
Not
wonder.
much.
No?
Not much, sadly.
Hmm.
The good news for you is it no longer has advantage.
Well, well, in that case, we will try to dominate the beast. It is a DC 15.
As you hold up the mighty trident of fish command, and you issue out your words, its mind seeming becomes yours.
Yes. Good.
What would you like to command it to do?
What can I command it to do exactly?
You can specify a simple general course of actions, such as attack that creature, run over there, fetch an object. Creature only take actions you tell it to do and will not do anything else. You can also just basically just tell it to just lie down.
Yeah.
If you say just lie down and open its belly to you.
I mean, that seems wise currently.
I mean, I have another crazy suggestion. Might not work. If we remove these crates that go to the mouth, could you command it to go up there and attack anything that is there?
Like Harry the Defenders or something?
Yes. So it might absorb them, but
Maybe.
it's a distraction.
It's under your control. It's under your control. You may tell it to do as you wish.
Sending
For
a
how
turn.
long? How long?
Concentration 1 minute, but once it's up there
Oh.
and fighting, it will probably keep fighting if it's attacked, right?
I mean, sure. Send it out in the moats and like you can probably blast through those grates and go out.
Do you wish to send it against the surface dwellers?
Yes, from the dread depths, Dark Lord Sea God Amonas commands his minions to rise to the surface and wreak terrible vengeance upon the surface folk.
Just know that every time it takes damage, it rolls a new save against the spell.
Oh,
so-
that's okay. Once it's up there fighting, I expect it to fight them to the
With
death.
the
pretty
Trident Fish command, this combat ends now immediately.
much.
All right.
All
Well,
right,
we don't
we're-
have much time, so let's go check if it had a thing hidden here.
we will never trade away this item. It is too good.
It has now become too good.
It's OP item.
The water's become deep in this area, though you can even see from the shore that there does seem to be something glimmering at the bottom of the smudge tide.
Glimmering.
Alright. Who has Mage Hand?
I do. I
Um,
will get my hand and pick it up.
Yes. I don't want to get my hands dirty yet. I might actually get infected.
Sure. I will shake it, all the dirt and that kind of things, and bring it over to the shore.
Right, one moment, please. I will go ahead and get you the item. You pull out this strange, almost like coral designed ring with a large blue sapphire on it. The bluey green sapphire, more than anything. It feels definitely magical in your hands as you hold it.
Could be identified. Arcana check.
You can try to identify it with an arcana check.
Do salesman advantage? Or should I just, roll for it?
I might as well just roll for it at this point.
Yes, yeah, I guess you're just rolling.
I guess we're just rolling. Ah.
You don't know.
I am back.
I mean, I can identify it later.
But you,
Yeah.
but you have grabbed some kind of very magical feeling ring.
I wouldn't put that on without checking for sure, so I agree. I think we should check it later.
Okay.
I don't want you to waste a spell on it. Probably best.
Yeah.
I might need a bit of a healing spell. Does Darkness still have some spells left?
I mean, I can give you a healing spell.
It doesn't have much
Yeah.
left.
I
I
can give you
can
a
take
healing
one.
spell.
You will be informed by the count
There
that
we go.
Oh, thank you.
you will be informed by the count that in the in the space ahead there is a small area where you could potentially take a rest if you needed to.
All right.
All right,
At
that
least a
sounds
short
good.
rest, because yeah.
Yeah, short rest would be nice.
Would I then need to use the spell?
No,
If
probably
you don't
not.
want to, you can.
You
No.
can cast it as a ritual, right? So you can just.
No,
Uh,
I can't. No, I can't.
Oh, right. You're. Sorry, you're a bard. I forgot.
But
well,
you can take it in
may-
the short rest.
yeah.
Yes.
Maybe if Sarah's comes back, she can try.
We'll assume per the plan. I don't know where Halldamir is right now.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay.
I found a ring. Can you do
Haven't
the?
spoken in a while, so
Yeah, I mean, unless an Arcana check can tell me something about it.
it can.
They
yeah,
can.
okay.
We tried, but we didn't roll high enough. So
Oh, okay.
you would like to try? Fair enough. Let's take a short rest so we can try again after.
I mean, I'll re-roll it. I get my Arcana points back after
Sure.
25.
That's better.
I guess I can take a short rest and use some hit dices. Oh yeah, I need.
As I put it in chat, the ring of unfathomable pressure.
Oh,
Oh.
This strange coral and emerald ring carries the power of unknowable depths. While wearing this ring, you can breathe underwater or on land freely and do not suffer the effects of pressure damage. In addition, all bludgeoning and force damage you deal increases by an amount equal to your proficiency.
Oh,
That's good for CL or
Mm.
Torrent. I would say CL though, because you get 2 blasts or
Force,
more. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good.
Eldritch is force, right?
yeah,
Yeah, it's
like
force.
Eldritch Press is force. And
I think for now that should just go straight to you.
That is unfathomable pressure.
It, is
And
an
no
attuned-
attunement.
it should be an attuned item, by the way.
Oh, okay. Do you have a space?
I could
I-
take the liar off.
Right.
But isn't the lie really good?
Liar's also
I
got
mean-
a bonus to your Eldritch Blast as well.
Yeah, it's 1 to attack bonus and a D4 to Eldritch Blast.
Attack
we-
bonus, like to hit.
Yeah, to hit.
You
Yeah,
should
that's
keep.
better.
Only
Yeah,
to
you
hit.
should
But
keep.
like the thing is that this ring would give me like guaranteed free damage. Where
Right, but
with-
you have a -1 to hit.
yes, and this is also
Versus-
my arcane focus.
Yeah, I think the liar's better to keep for now. So,
Yeah,
does anyone have a free slot?
Torin might.
He probably does. If I recall.
I
And
believe,
he does
I believe,
bludgeoning.
I believe Torin does, but I think he has 2 slots currently filled.
Oh, we can save it for him next session. Because he does do bludgeoning, so he's a
Yeah,
warhammer.
and he has he has his Warhammer, yeah. He has the Warhammer and the spear though, so either or.
It's probably better on Seal, honestly, because she does force damage. Torin uses his spear a lot for obvious
Yeah, like
reasons.
it would also affect like my phantasmal force with this.
Yeah.
That's a psychic damage.
Uh,
Yeah, it would like it's a bit of a coin toss.
I would honestly keep the liar for the attack bonus because the hit is just very useful. But maybe you have something else you can take off.
I mean, the cloak of bats.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, anytime she doesn't want to be a bat, I guess.
it's only a short rest to swap, so
I guess that is true. I want to give it the ring. That's kind of obvious.
Well, you can think about it.
Yeah, I
if
can think
anything, we
about
can
it.
swap
You
out.
can-
Point is, the group has access to this ring of unfathomable depths. Pressure. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yes, I presume per the original plan, Lady Sia will go ahead and teleport someone, probably Vickers, inside to open the secret passage.
Yes, that is correct.
Please expend some method of teleportation to get Vickers inside.
Yes.
Short rest. I'm in spring, so it would be my face step. I can choose to send him instead.
Okay. In which case, you're able to send the group. You're able to send Vickers inside, and Vickers can open the passage, giving you access to the safe room beneath. Safe room beneath the castle for you to all rest up then. Well needed rest, perhaps. You can spend hit dice to heal up. I think you already have.
Yeah.
I'll quickly do the same for Arkland now. Because, damn it, he needs it.
It's too bad that there's no like bludgeoning finesse weapons. It's a shame.
Yeah, that's a full heal from one dice. It's good.
Nice.
I mean,
Oh yeah, Song of Rest, right? So I probably can heal up the last.
Oh yeah, I have a thing for short rest.
Yeah.
What? You do?
Yes,
Yes.
somehow.
Extra healing if you spend a hit dice.
It's an extra d6
yeah.
if you spend a hit dice.
I think it's more because we're high level, right? It's 2d6 now at this point.
Where is Song of Rest?
Maybe. Yeah.
Song of Rest. There we go.
Where is that power I can do?
It is.
It's one. It's just the d6.
Oh, okay.
It's 9th level.
think
It
it's-
goes
John,
up
what's
to
your meter?
d8.
DA is 9th, so we're not there yet.
Yeah, I guess I rolled the d6 and everybody gets that.
Alright. Oh,
One.
shame. Almost maxed. That's fine. I'll be happy with one off.
As the group will take a short rest, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's a fairly cramped area you're in, but it's clearly an area that is designed to, well, in normal day function would be designed to have access to, for guards to be able to kind of stay here and keep an eye out for runners of supplies. But it's very clear that the new management isn't aware this tunnel exists. Perhaps for the best.
I mean, I actually think that ring will be better for me. Because next level it goes with my proficiency. And I can still use the Liar's Arcane Focus, even if I'm not attuned to it. You know, I just don't get one hit plus to hit, but you know, I have already like +8 to hit. Well, +7, you know.
Didn't you say it gives plus hit and extra damage die on your
Yeah,
attack?
it gives me 1d4 extra. But
Right.
like, the ring would give me like guaranteed 3, which will increase based on my level.
Right.
So you know, it would over time get better.
Right. So you have you're taking a 5% less chance to hit with each blast, but guaranteed 3 damage extra each. So
Yeah, and you know, the guarantee will increase based on my level also.
I mean, stat-wise, probably are inclined to keep the lyre and have the ring at the same time, and like remove either the cloak or the ring.
I
the
guess I
mind
can
shielding.
move the cloak. The cloak is
yeah,
something
because
that
then
I
you
can...
get guaranteed 3 and extra damage
Yeah.
dice
Yeah,
and
you're-
extra to hit. I
You
mean,
know,
I
and
think
I
that's
can
better.
I can put the cloak on. You know, when I
At that
need to
point,
take
you're doing range damage like a ranger almost.
Yes, that's a lot.
and soon I will be able to shoot 3 of them.
Great.
Yep.
So yeah, I will put this ring on. I guess, yes. I will take this ring.
The Abomination's fishy ring. Unfathomable fathom.
Yeah, but if the ring says, you know, telepathy, it cannot communicate with me. So
Yeah.
that is useful.
It means you can sleep under the sea.
Under the sea.
Very safe place to have your casket
Yeah.
or a coffin.
I mean, I take damage underwater
No, not
future.
anymore.
in future.
Just
Oh,
take
right.
pressure damage,
You-
but she can take like supernatural vampiric damage.
Yeah.
Right, but not yet. So for now.
Yeah, you know, not yet.
Wait, is this a thing I missed?
Wait,
Who's
are you
becoming a
becoming a real
vampire?
vampire? What?
Yeah, my character goal is to become a vampire.
Hmm.
She is not currently a vampire.
You know, it is
Has she
very
committed-
hinted at the name.
Oh, but has it been
No,
overtly communicated to us that that was
I was
Uh,
pretty sure Seal was fighting against her vampiric curse, not embracing it.
You know,
Hmm.
CL has given either way option. The
Uh-huh.
player option is to become a vampire,
right?
Sure.
I see.
but
Sure.
you know, the CL is uncertain.
Sure.
Right.
But the
She was
goal
figuring
is-
out what to do. I guess she figured it out.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I do
Fair
have a
enough.
plan for it.
All right.
And you know, I will tell you this as a player. Part of the plan is, you know, be with the king signs to gain a, you know, let's say a win on the depth or the bet, because you know there's a reason why
Right.
why he's interested.
Fair enough.
But you know, I have to unlock my inherent. I don't want to be a vampire through demonic means. No, no, no. I have a specific path for it.
Very well.
Path
As
of
you say.
conquest.
All right.
Of a vampiric conquest shall be yours.
Now you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Indeed.
So the next part would be the group's movement, exiting this passage and sneaking into the hopefully asleep barracks.
Yeah, well, there's a fish monster right now potentially rampaging.
There is
through.
currently a fish monster rampaging while you're taking your short rest. Which definitely seems to be making a ruckus outside.
Well, surely they knew it was here, so
I don't know. That thing was.
that was clearly an experimental creature.
I don't know what that was,
Well, I don't know what it was either, but it wasn't natural.
but if we can harness its power,
That's a nice dream.
maybe we can make more.
But my main question is more for the players here.
Yes.
Do you guys want to move on to the barracks, or would you like to stop for today and we'll pick up next time?
I'll have to go in 7 minutes, so I think stopping is probably best.
Then perhaps we'll stop here for today.
Yeah.
And so next time you will attempt, I want to say stealth through the barracks, but given the fish monster outside, maybe less stealth and more pandemonium.
Sounds better. I think people would be happier if we could just blitz it instead of me walking around.
I mean, I imagine Sarah's will be a lot happier being able to throw a fireball in the barracks.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
all for you, Halldamir.
Just blitzkrieg your way through while panic and massacre is going on. Okay then. Well, I hope you guys, though today was largely focused on various sewer monsters and mimic, I hope you enjoyed the session.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun.
You got 2 interesting pieces of loot out of it. They're both optional pieces of loot.
Yeah, I like them. They're
Okay.
neat. They're neat little things.
I didn't know if you guys would bite the bait, as it were, for the optional loot, but you did. So it's fine. If you didn't, you would have just gone to the barracks and started there.
It's true. All right. Awesome.
Thank you all for playing. Next time, you've got a castle to take over.
Yes.
Looking forward to it.
Dude.
For now, I need to hand off to bed. I am exhausted.
Yeah.
I have to go to work, unfortunately.
Oh, have a good night at work, Elkie.
All right.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for the session. It was fun, folks. I always enjoy it before work. Makes
Yeah.
it bearable.
See you guys later.
All right, take care, folks.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Have active within the games list, leave this setting enabled. The next thing you may wish to change depending on your own personal preference is the theme of the emulator. You can see here we have 6 themes ranging between dark, light and midnight blue. Personally, I do use this dark theme, however for guide consistency I'm going to leave it at light, though you should use whatever is more comfortable for you. Now that I have all of my games added to my games list, I'm going to show you how you can easily install game updates and DLCs. To do this, you click File, Install Files to NAND. Then you want to navigate to wherever on your computer you have your game updates and DLC files stored. In my case, I store them on this drive. You can see here I have several updates for games like Animal Crossing, Crisis, Pokemon Sword, Splatoon, Mario Maker 2 and Super Mario Odyssey. To install these, simply highlight them all. They're all going to be added to this checklist, then hit the install button. This is exactly how you install any updates or DLCs on this emulator. Please be aware that depending on the size of the files you are installing, this process can take a very long time. Once all selected updates or DLC files are installed, you're going to get a notification that tells you they are installed. Now, I accidentally installed 2 Pokemon Sword updates, so only my latest was kept. To see what update or DLCs are installed, you can right-click your game in the games list, then it'll show you what mods, updates or DLCs are installed. If you wish to disable any of these mods, updates or installed DLCs, all you do is click the little tick arrow to the left of the item. That's all you have to do. Enable or disable whatever updates, DLCs or mods you want to use. Now, as you can see, I have this disable depth of field mod installed for Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is just one of the mods I provided you with earlier. Installing mods on this emulator is very easy. You just right click, select open mod directory, then you format your mods like this. First you have a folder that is your mod's name, then you have a folder that is either exefs or romfs, then inside that folder you have your patches or the mod files for your specific game. If you're looking for a list of other mods, you can click help, select open mod page. This is going to open the Yuzu mod repository. On this page you can find a lot of other mods for other games, for example ones that make games 1080p, 60 frames per second or disable dynamic resolution. I'm now just going to show you how to install one of these mods using this Bayonetta 1080p mod as an example. Once you have the mod downloaded, you just need to find your game in your games list. Into the filter, I'm going to type Bayonetta, then I'm going to right click on Bayonetta 1 for which this mod is for, select open mod data location, then drag and drop the mod here, right click it, select 7-zip and select extract here. That is exactly how you install mods. As before, my mod format is mod name, exefs, then inside this folder is my mod that enables a 1080p resolution. When I right click and come to properties, you can see this mod is now showing up, enabled. If you wish to disable it, again just click the little tick arrow on the left hand side. Now that I'm done showing you how to download and install mods on the emulator, let's go over some settings that are going to dramatically improve your experience, performance and general usability of Yuzu. Now when you open this configure menu for the first time, it may look a little bit daunting. However, since the stock defaults for most things are the best, you can simply ignore most things. What you absolutely should do is come to your CPU tab, then change this from accurate to unsafe. This setting really only benefits CPUs that do not support the FMA CPU instruction. However, since there are pretty much no side effects when using it on a CPU that does support this, I'm just going to generally advise people to set this to unsafe. On CPUs that do not support FMA, setting this to unsafe can give you between a 300 to 400% performance boost in pretty much every game on this emulator, so please make sure to apply this step. There are also a lot of graphic settings which we're going to take a look at in just a moment, but for now we're going to go over mapping and setting up your controls. In the latest Yuzu versions, they have made it infinitely more easy to set up your controllers. Literally, all that you have to do is connect your controller to your computer. Personally, I use a DualShock 4 through a DS4 Windows. I do this because DS4 Windows allows me to use motion controls in all of my favorite emulators. To enable this setting, make sure that UDP server is enabled right here. For now, I'm just going to drag my window off to the side, making sure that I can see my UDP server and port address right here, since we're going to be requiring these in just a minute. Literally, all that you have to do is click the refresh button, select your emulated controller as Pro Controller, then from this input device drop-down list, you want to set this as X input controller. If, like me, you're using a DualShock 4, do not select PS4 controller, select X input, and everything is going to be automatically mapped for you. Your input buttons obviously can be reset or changed, but for the most part, you absolutely do not need to change anything other than let it automatically map for you. Next, we're going to be setting up our motion controls since a lot of games require them on the Nintendo Switch. All you need to do is click the tick button for motion, then select configure. All you need to do is make sure that the server and port information in this bottom section here matches exactly what it says in DS4 Windows. If you're using a program like BetterJoy, it is automatically going to be set to this exact same server and port. Then click the test button. You should get a successful test report, exactly like I just received. Once the test has completed successfully, click the OK button. Then on this Motion 1 button, just click it, and then your mapping has been correctly saved. Next up, we're going to go over the graphics settings, which I previously stated are very important. To access these, you're again going to come to Emulation, select Configure, then come to the Graphics tab on the left-hand side of the window. Once you open this pane, you're going to see these three options. For the most part, you're going to leave all three of these enabled. However, if you are an AMD GPU user, I would highly advise you swap from OpenGL to Vulkan. For the most part, in practically all of your games, you are going to get much superior performance on OpenGL. However, for NVIDIA GPU users, if you followed all of the steps I've shown so far, you are going to get much better performance and compatibility when using OpenGL. In respect to any of these advanced settings, the config files I have already provided you with have edited any games that require specific settings. I'm going to go over that in a few minutes, but for the most part, the only thing you need to change is Vulkan if you're an AMD GPU user, and leave this at OpenGL if you are using an NVIDIA GPU. Yuzu also has several advanced system integrations. For example, it has this custom RTC inside of this system tab. By enabling custom RTC and then changing your time and date, it will automatically change in-game once you hit OK in supported games like Animal Crossing New Horizons, Pokemon Sword, and Pokemon Shield. For example, in Pokemon Sword, by changing this setting, it allows you to edit berry spawn times, Dynamax dungeon spawns, Pokemon regional spawns, weather patterns, Pokejob acceleration, the list goes on and on. Then, whenever you want to just go back to normal time and gameplay, simply disable the custom RTC. Now, as I stressed earlier, I provided you with several custom configuration files, as well as several mods, for example, these two that are automatically going to be activated for The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. For these games, I've applied some general tweaks that are the known best settings. For example, this game runs and renders best on the Vulkan API regardless of NVIDIA, AMD or Intel GPUs, so just use the custom settings I've already applied. Another game I gave you custom settings for are all of the Xenoblade Chronicles games. When you come to properties, graphics, you can see it's using the global API you previously set, be it OpenGL or Vulkan. Then it's going to be using a GPU accuracy level of high, which in all of the Xenoblade games is going to give you the best possible performance. Again, if I come to my filter bar and just type in Mario and search for Super Mario Odyssey, when I come to my properties tab, all of these mods which I have given to you already are going to be activated. One thing for Super Mario Odyssey I would advise is to disable the update. While it does function a lot better than it previously did, you can run into some issues when running the 1.3.0 update, so if you encounter any of them having installed it, please disable it with the small tick box to the left of the update. Now, while I have already shown you most of the settings and steps you need for the best performance and usability on this emulator, I'm just going to show you some tips and tricks that I myself use on a daily basis to get the most out of this emulator, both in relation to usability and performance. Let's start things off with some admin changes that can help with performance. First things first, what you want to do is come to File, then select Open Yuzu folder. Next, you want to click at the very top section, App Data, then come to the local folder and look for this Yuzu folder. What you want to do next is right-click on the maintenance tool.exe, come to Properties, then come to Compatibility. You want to make sure that you're running this program as administrator. Once you have it set to run as admin, click Apply, click OK. Let's move on to our next step. Next, you want to come to your Early Access or Yuzu mainline folder. You want to find by type your yuzu.exe, again right-click it, select Properties, Compatibility, and again set this to run as administrator. It is massively important that you set both this exe and the maintenance tool exe to run as admin, otherwise anytime you try to update Yuzu it's not going to work, instead you'll get an error. Please make sure that you set both Yuzu and Yuzu mainline to run as administrator exactly as I've shown. This is a very important step in getting the best possible performance, since this works around a bug that stops NVIDIA threaded optimization from activating. The next thing you want to do is come to the folder that contains the exe for the version of Yuzu you use. For example, if you use Early Access, what you want to do is drag and drop this yuzu.exe from this App Data folder down onto your toolbar. Now, to explain exactly why I've done this and added a second shortcut to my toolbar, I'm going to close this window and I'm also going to close the emulator. In my toolbar, you can see I now have two Early Access versions. The one on the left is going to load through the maintenance tool. However, the one on the right is only going to launch the latest build which I have installed. By doing this, it gives you the option to stay on the build you're currently on, or it gives you the option to update by selecting the option on the left and installing the latest version through Yuzu's maintenance tool. You absolutely don't need to do this. It doesn't offer you anything in a way of better performance. It's just something that I know a lot of users like to have access to. One link that updates to its latest version, then another that only launches the version you currently have installed. The next thing we're going to do is apply a specific power profile to your computer by right-clicking your Windows icon and selecting Power Options.